beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is the twin flame connection reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I did do a career one for your sign a couple of days ago, so please check that out. Also, I did a reading based on what your guides want you to know. That's also up there. And I will be doing a general reading for June for all of the signs in the next couple of days, okay? So this is the twin flame connection reading. Please make sure you are in a twin flame connection or you know what it means, because unfortunately I don't have much time to describe what it means to be in a twin flame connection, but it often at grassroots means that there is one person who is avoidant of their feelings. They find it difficult to open up to the other, and they are considered the runner of the connection. And we also have the chaser, the one who is willing to be vulnerable and open up to their emotions and dive into the relationship, take that leap of faith as it were. You often have a separation period where you're meant to remain apart in order to spiritually grow. Now, twin flame connections, twin does what it says on the tin. You mirror each other, and it's about projected energy. So you know, you look at the things that need healing within you. It's almost like your twin puts up a mirror to you so you can see all the things within you, all your flaws, all your fears, your insecurities, but also all the wonderful things about you as well. But sometimes people are not willing to look at the deeper stuff, like their fears, their flaws, in order to process them, overcome them. So they tend to disconnect from the connection, to step away out of fear. Not desire, they still love, they still feel desire, but they're afraid to sort of access that part of them that they've not wanted to go to before, or they've hidden from others. But meeting your twin, it's like you want to go to that space, but it's a scary journey, okay? Now, I also like to describe twins like magnets, okay? And basically, you've got 2 magnets that are equal in polarities, okay? They're the same energy. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame journey? So yeah, like magnets, and they remain apart. There's this push and pull energy where you attract each other, but you also repel each other. So you always don't quite click. Something just seems like it's missing, that invisible force in between you both. Both parties are meant to remain sort of separated until they spiritually ascend or do the personal work, and then they change the frequencies and it becomes a match. As you can imagine, you know, the chaser, when they go towards their twin, it repels. So the more you chase, the more it moves away, and the more you take a step back, the more your person comes seeking you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. So let us see what's happening in terms of your twin flame connection. So we have mountain for you. We also have an anchor for your person, and the outcome energy, we've got the sun. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, okay. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Magician for your person. Wow, we got the sun again. Interesting. So there is a huge awakening occurring in this twin flame connection, but your person is still denying their feelings at this time. They've got false person. Now that doesn't mean that they are like lying to you in some sort of deceptive way, but they're not being completely honest with their emotions. So I'm a Scorpio. If anyone hides anything from me, I consider it, you know, dishonest. So, we cannot live in black and white, and I'm trying to learn a little bit more about that as myself. But I feel, and I'm going to pull some cards in it on this for your person, but they're being dishonest with themselves. It's number 8, which is the number of the self. So this person is denying how they truly feel, or they've taken a step back, but they are anchoring their emotions. They think about you a lot, is what I'm getting here. But let's see how it's going to go in June for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. The first pile is your pile. The second pile is your person's pile. And the third pile is your unified energy. 8 of Cups, and they want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, they're showing me that you are withdrawing and they are going to come towards you, okay? At this time, this person is really focused on money. They're really focusing on their finances. It's almost like they're trying to let their emotions take a back seat. They may have been very emotional in the past. They're a very sensitive person. Now, the most sensitive person in this world tends to have the hardest suit of armor on the outside. This one is a tough nut to crack, is what they're showing me. Anyway, the elements that we've got on the board so far, we've got strong Leo, we've got Aries, we've also got Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius on the board. Now that means that they may have placements in those areas. It doesn't mean it's sun, moon, or rising, but they may have strong elements in their chart with regards to that. But it can be any sign, just want you to know. Now, this is your first card. This is your protagonist energy. We got the Mountain. This has been a difficult journey for you, Virgo. And you may have felt like it's time to freeze this person out because it's too difficult. It's the World number. 21 is the World card energy, and you got the World here. So this indicates that, you're entering a new cycle and you're trying to leave the past behind. You didn't want to have to leave this person behind. You didn't want this to be over, but I feel like you are at a stalemate. Nothing's happening. So you've tried everything you can. You try to break the pattern. You've tried to, respond to this circumstance in a different way. You gave this person your love, your care, your devotion, your empathy. You tolerated a lot of this sort of in and out energy with them as well. And part of you is like, you know what? It's done. The World card tends to be a card about perspective, about entering a new cycle, but also understanding your role in the journey itself. So I feel like you've learned a lot about yourself, about what you do want, what you don't want, the patterns that you emulate to yourself within a union, and the patterns that this person has displayed as well. Deep down, you know that this person is being dishonest with themselves, that they're not truly admitting how they feel. We will clarify that in a moment for their pile. But as you can see, it's a mountain, which means there's a really huge obstacle or blockage in the way of this twin flame connection, and you were willing to climb that mountain. You were willing to take it on because you were willing to be vulnerable and strong enough, take the courage to take the leap of faith. But you have struggled with this. It has really caused you a real test. Okay, a real test of faith, of your emotions. You even question yourself: is this a twin flame? Is this a false flame? Is there such thing as a twin flame? I really feel like you're trying to be logical about this now, which has made you feel a little bit sort of all up in your head, okay? Now, I feel like you're really searching for answers as well. Like, why did I meet this person if it was not meant to come to term? Why did I meet this person if it just never goes anywhere? What am I supposed to do next? I feel like there's big questions here. With that Two of Swords, you've got a lot to think about. And being a sign who is, you've got that supercomputer of a brain of yours, being all up in mental conflict and overthinking takes a lot of energy out of you. So please make sure you get some rest. I'm sending you a huge hug out there, but put your own needs first. People don't realize in the twin flame connection that as soon as the chaser takes a step back and says, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to go through spiritual and personal growth. And they take their attention off their twin flame. Their twin starts to activate on the journey and starts to do the process as well, and then come seeking you. There is often a flip of polarities where you become the chaser and they become you become the runner and they become the chaser. And then you spiritually evolve into the same frequency and you come together as a match. Now, not every twin flame gets to be with each other in each lifetime, because one of the twins sometimes gives up and says, I can't do this. I can't do it. Sorry. I got a lot of throat chakra action going on all of a sudden. It closed up, it's almost like these are words that you never wanted to utter ever. I can't do this because you always were the sort of person who overgave or always try to fix this or always try to, but now you're sort of like, I feel like you're so rejected by this that you're done, okay? Even though you didn't want to get to this space. Now, as I said, it's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Twin flame journeys are very, very powerful in that they teach us a lot. And sometimes they come with a very difficult and painful lesson to learn, but it is often the most rewarding character building lesson that we could ever learn, which is that we are enough, that we learn to love ourselves fully, and we look at the cup of love that we have for ourselves first before we exchange it to our twin, because cups of love, we exchange it with the person that we're going to be with. So you drink from that person's cup, and remember, it's a mirror. So if they've got self-loathing, insecurity, addictions, if they've got trauma bonding, whatever is in that cup that they have for themselves, you're going to drink from that cup. So it is about spiritually evolving. We've got thoughts. Okay, I feel like you try really hard not to think about this person, but they do pop into your mind no matter what you're doing. Okay, now this person may have been very creative, or you are, because they're really highlighting the paintbrushes. Now I know the paintbrushes are in the picture itself, but I feel like either they did a painting of you, or you did a painting of them, or they're creative, or you're creative. There's something about paintbrushes for some reason. Maybe you're literally listening to this reading right now and you've got a paintbrush in your hand, or you've just tidied some up, or paintbrush is in some way relevant to you or your person, because they wouldn't highlight it like they are if it wasn't important, okay? But it's number 16, which is the Tower energy, which basically means it's almost like this person has fallen from grace in your esteem because of the way that this has gone, and you didn't want it to be like this. But I feel like the Tower is not actually a negative energy. It basically means something is taken away to sort of replace it with something greater. And it means there's a powerful positive transformation going on here in the way that you look at your person. Because Virgo, you're the sort of person, what they're showing me here is, and this came up briefly in the Libran reading, so perhaps you've got placements in Libra, or maybe you're dealing with a Libran as well, or someone's got placements in Libra. They're showing me putting someone on a pedestal. You know, whenever we idolize a person when we fall in love, and especially when we fall in love, the first 3 months or something they say is like the honeymoon period, or the first 6 months, we tend to fall in love with the idea of loving that person. And, then after the 6 months, then we really truly start to feel love in a different way, a more sort of grounded way for the person. We start to see the person without that sort of rose tinted glasses that we all see a person with at the beginning. So I feel like you may have put this person on a bit of a pedestal. And remember, when you put a person on a pedestal, it means you put yourself below them without even thinking about it, because you're looking up. You're looking up to that person. You're feeling like, yeah, this is the person. I met my twin flame. They're amazing. Everything they do is phenomenal. You're walking on air, but you're looking up at this person, which means you have put yourself in a position to look up, and it's out of balance. So just be mindful of that when it comes to relationships in general, about overgiving. Remember, you are enough. You are lovable, and you deserve love in the same way that you love too. But I feel like this is you trying not to think about this person because it's too difficult, okay? But they seem to always be haunting your thoughts. You may have even had some dreams about this person recently, even though you're like, I just need to get this person out of my mind. How do I disconnect? So I'm going to pull some cards on this, because the World card and the World card energy tells me, though, part of you feels like it's over, or you've completed a cycle and you're like not wanting to be in this cycle anymore because it's just too hard. And yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of burden here. There's a lot of history with this, going back and forth, back and forth. And if you do the same thing over and over again, it means you're always going to get the same outcome, and you are done with getting the same outcome. So the World card there, as I said, you've got the energy twice in your protagonist energy, which tells me you want to move forward. And if it means moving forward without this person, you didn't want to have to go that way, but I feel like you're trying to gain some perspective, okay? Now, at one stage, being in this twin flame connection, that was your goal, and the World card can also be you accomplish your goal. but there's something at the root here that you're not so sure about. The Two of Swords says there's uncertainty. You're considering your options. Should I stay? Should I go? This is the question that I feel is remaining with you as you're trying to remain in a peaceful state of mind, but this is bugging you, okay? So I'm just going to pull a quick card in a moment. Two of Swords, decision. You feel like it's stalemate. Nothing's happening. You're not reaching out to this person. I feel like you've done all you can. You may have tried to open up a discussion with this person, but it just left you with like either radio silence or stalemate energy. I feel like you're trying to make adjustments for the behavior. And by that, I mean you're mediating on what to do next and how to move forward without this person or this energy, okay? You know it takes two to tango, and I feel like you were open for conversation and you understood that you've both been reflecting or mirroring each other's behavior. If they don't message you for a day, you don't message them back for 2 days. You know, I feel like there's like this ebb and flow whenever you connect, and it just seems to end up in the same space. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that energy for you. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know about their twin? How would you like to receive? Two of Swords again, but it's in the reverse. So it's almost like in the confusion, you're still trying to make a decision, but you're overloaded. You feel like a compromise needs to be made. The stalemate needs to be broken. So part of you is like, should you send them a final message and say, this is it, I'm going, goodbye, okay? But then part of you is like, well, that's futile. Why should I bother? They know where I'm at if they want to come and talk. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What else can you please show me beyond that? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in the reverse, okay? This, at one point, this person was your happiness. You saw a future with this person. You're currently in the separation period. You don't need me to tell you that. The Ten of Cups in reverse is separation. And you may have envisaged having a family with this person, settling down, marrying this person. Whoa, I gotta go get that card. But you can't see that at this moment in time, but it doesn't stop you from thinking about this person, because I got strong thoughts about this person. It's almost like an invisible string between you both, an invisible cord. I just keep getting this energy that as soon as you like focus on something else, you're pulled back. That's because this person is thinking about you. They think about you a lot, okay? But I'm going to get that other card. One moment, please. Oh yeah. So you got the Page of Swords. Doesn't stop you from thinking about this person. You're curious perhaps what they're up to, why they're not messaging you, what's going on in their world. I mean, we all get curious about our twin flame, especially when we haven't had any communication for a while. Page of Swords, I feel like also there's part of you that's like new focus, because you've learned a lot from this and you don't really know what's going on with it. So I feel like you're exploring a different way of responding to this, or maybe even like having a new focus, like a new person. The Page of Swords indicates that this person, pages bring news. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of communication from this person. But part of you is like, how can I trust it? How can I trust that it's not going to end up in the same cycle, the repeat? Because I feel like you're both on repeat at the moment, okay? Now, your person, we've got number 35. Number 35, when you reduce it, 3 plus 5 is 8, the number of the self. This person is really working on themselves. They've got number 8 here as well, but they got false person. I'm going to pull a card on that and see what's going on there. This person, first of all, is anchoring their emotions. They've been very emotionally unstable. And also, there's something about this person, I feel like they're trying to find out where they belong, as in where they feel like they're at home, or they want to plant roots somewhere. Now, this person may tell you that they're either buying a home, or part of a family business, or they're buying a family home or something like that. They're looking to root themselves. Okay, they're looking to settle down. So this person is in some way in their life maturing, but I feel like their focus is finances, or getting the home space secure. Okay, so this is emotional stability. That's anchoring going on here. I mean, whenever I look at this card right now in the spread, all I can see is it's not even like the sea, it's like crystal clear water. So I can't tell whether I'm looking at like a really beautiful beach kind of like scenario, or whether I'm looking at the blue azure of like a pool or something. So that's what they're showing me here. So I mean, maybe someone sent you a picture of a pool or a beach. It's really crystal clear blue sea. Okay, so maybe this person is being clear with their emotions, or they're finally realizing the depths of their emotions, because they're just showing me crystal clear water. So because it's so picture perfect, what I can see in this card, that I don't know, you can't see that, but that's what I can see. Normally I see images in the water, but right now I'm seeing it over this card. So, I mean, maybe you can see crystal blue sea, because I feel like I'm looking through someone's eyes, and it's either a photo, which is a really beautiful photo, or it is someone actually being there. I mean, not unless your twin sends you a picture of their view on holiday at a beach or something like that. I'm not sure. So please take that as it resonates. I'm going to move across from that. We've got number 8 again. So, you know, the self, false person. This person has denied their feelings. They have not been honest with themselves. They have not been truthful with themselves. And I feel like there's something here to do with passion, with chemistry. It's almost like they used passion and chemistry like in between the sheets for instead of intimacy. That's what I feel. This person's covered over their emotions. One of their displays or suit of armor is to be really, I don't want to say sensualized, let's put it that way. I'm going to say that word. So it's almost like they come across as super flirty, and you know, that not that there's no depth to this person, because there is a lot of depth to this person, but they feel it's easier to not get entangled emotionally, to keep it all on the surface, or to keep it passionate, or keep it, you know, with the chemistry. So I feel like this person has actually been false to themselves. They've like denied their feelings, like this is not love, this is just temporary, this is just like this is just passion, this is not going any deeper. I feel like this person did not want to fall in love. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on false person just to see what it is that they are denying, or what it is that they're not being honest about. I mean, if you see that, this person is fanning the flames of passion. So you may even feel like this person comes on in, you know, stokes up the energy between you and them, and then all of a sudden is gone. Or you may feel like they're masking their emotions, how they truly feel. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ace of Wands. This person has been deeply rejected in the past. Now, either you and this person, when you first got together, you rejected this person, or before you got together, that this person was rejected or had some sort of they had some sort of experience that has left a mark on them. Okay, Ace of Wands. It's not all about the passion. For them, it's not just about that. There is something deeper going on there, but they've had some sort of rejection. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Magician, that they cannot stop thinking about. It's almost like they feel like you're going to reject them, or you rejected them first. There's this energy of now I hate to play the blame game. I never blame anybody. I'm here to understand the energy from both sides of the fence. So I'm not here to take sides or say they did this, you did that. There's something here where this person feels that they're trying to control things, they're trying to control their emotions, or they're trying to control how things go in relationships so they don't get hurt, so they don't get rejected. The best way not to be rejected in anything is not to get entangled in anything. So this person keeps people at a distance. Okay, Magician is all about control, but it's also about manifestation. This person is it's almost like their focus, they think about you a lot, by the way. That's what's coming through. But their focus is basically, what if I get rejected? What if I get hurt? So they are in like they are in a thinking of the self mode. Now, we all go through an ego death at some point in our lives. So I feel like this person, has actually gone through a major breakup in the past. Something that is sort of like lingered on and somehow influences the way that they operate in relationships. I'm going to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Yeah, wounded warrior in love. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I'm I'm not giving this person an excuse. I'm trying to understand what the blockage is between this connection so that it can be overcome. And on the outside, on the other side rather, that there is movement. As you can see, we got 9 of Wands. So this person is a hurt person. And hurt people tend to hurt people. And I know that sounds like such a cop-out, but that's what tends to happen. People have been hurt before. They build a wall. They build a barrier, and they don't let people in. So this person they found it very difficult to open up. There's trust issues here, okay? Underneath all that, we've got the Queen of Cups. This person is very sensitive. Okay, very sensitive. And the Queen of Water or the Queen of Cups tends to be about someone who's all focusing on emotional security, and, you know, tends to be someone who cares deeply about things, but has to heal themselves first. Okay, this person may have, now either they feel, I'm going to see what this hurt has come from, whether it's, yeah, I want to see where this hurt has come from. Where has this hurt come from? Why is this person so guarded? Why are they so guarded against their emotions? The Hierophant. This is something that is learnt behavior. The Hierophant is, they've been guided, or they've grown up within a very strict household where they were not allowed to show their emotions, or they witnessed a marriage that was quite devoid of emotion. I also feel that this person is seeking to learn more about themselves. They are learning that they have held back in relationships, and that they're having faith as well. I feel like this person, they're becoming more spiritual, because this person was not connected. They didn't seem to be religious or connected to spirituality in the way that they are now. This person has very high expectations of themselves as well, and they want to focus on being very successful in business first, is what I'm feeling here. Now this person, I feel that they are educating themselves. Let's go one more before we move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me what the blockage is here? The Star in reverse. They haven't healed something that has actually damaged them. The Star in reverse is they feel very confused, and love tends to be like a negative thing in their mind in terms of a long-term relationship, because I feel like this person knows what it is to have lost everything in their world. So now I feel like this is something that has come before you. I feel like it's something that's come before you, and that they found it difficult to get over this thing. So if they ever talked about a bad breakup or something where they felt like they lost everything, it's like twice bitten, once shy. So this person hides. There's like a bravado here. I'm going to go to this deck just see if I get a bit more clarity on this. Can you show me something more? Why? Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it's almost like they look like a player, or they seem like a player, but the Knight of Wands in reverse indicates they actually want to settle down. They don't want to keep being transient. There's more to them than just passion. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Cups, choices. So I feel like this person is starting to make better choices. There's a turning point in what they want in their life. The Wheel of Fortune represents a change for the better. It's almost like fate is intervening in order to turn the page in this person's life. And with the Seven of Cups, they're making better choices. They are actually turning their world around. And I feel like they're sort of like picking healthier choices. They want to settle down, but this person, they were not fully honest with you at the first. They were emotionally ungrounded when they first met you. They're not showing me anything more than that, so I'm going to have to leave that there. The Magician card is a magnet, okay, but it's also like, it's magnetizing certain changes. This person does think about you a lot, and I feel like this person is trying to manifest you back into their life, but they're still kind of controlling their emotions. They're still trying to work themselves out. So I have to say that this person is still going through some changes, they're still very much, I feel like this person does want to settle down. I mean, the establishment, this person wants to establish a more secure relationship. They want to invest in this with you. But I feel like they're focusing on their finances a lot as well. The Magician card, I feel this person lacked confidence and concentration. They were not focusing on love, but I feel like they're changing their focus, because the Magician card is all about focus. But we've got the Ten of Pentacles there. So I feel like this person could be someone who's reliable, someone who is working things through and wants to be in a loyal, committed relationship. But now you're not so sure, because you've gone through a cycle with this person where they're round and round and round in circles. So let me just clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Page of Swords in the reverse. Can you please clarify Ten of Swords in, sorry, Ten of Pentacles in the, Ten of Pentacles, please, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Magician, yeah. So, I mean, the Magician card, as I said, it's all about control. And, you know, this person, they're scattered in their energy. Page of Swords, it's like they don't know how to talk to you, or they don't know how to express what it is. It's almost like, have you ever noticed when this person goes to speak, they kind of like, they just don't talk about their emotions. That's what I feel. The Page of Swords in the reverse is like, this person is, they just don't know what to say when they're in your presence. And they try not to, this person is trying not to check out your social media, trying not to think about, building, because this person tends to look at things like social media and things like that and build a story in their mind and think, you know what, actually I'm not going to get involved in that. This person, it's almost like they look at, say for example, there's a lot of insecurity here is what I'm being shown, and that means they haven't spiritually evolved to the space that you have right now. But that's okay, because we're all on different journeys. I've got to say that there. The Magician card in the reverse is like, they feel it's unfulfilled potential. They recognize they wasted time, they scattered their energy, and they did not focus on the union. But this person is, they want to say all these things, but when they go to want to say all these things and sort of like admit that they realize a lot of time has been wasted, it's empty. There's silence. This person cannot voice it. Okay. And sorry, I do want to go one more, because I'm getting only a small amount of energy for your person. So I feel like this person, as I said, is a tough nut to crack, very difficult to understand. So I'm just going to go to my trusty Rider-Waite Tarot. A little bit more on this person, please. Three of Wands. Okay, now Three of Wands is a card of delay, but it's also a card of, waiting, observing. So this person, as I said, they do check out things like that you do online. They're trying not to do it recently. They're trying not to do this anymore if you're online, for example, because they build a story. But whenever the sea is golden, or wherever you got golden cards in the tarot, it's really positive. So I feel like in the wait, they are sort of like on the right path towards making changes. They're making good choices, basically, when you get this card. They're aligning themselves with their heart's desire. The Four of Wands, the next one's up from the Three of Wands, is reunion card. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? And we'll leave it there. The Tower in reverse. Okay, so the Tower in the reverse is the avoidance. They realized they waited a long time and they avoided. They denied their feelings out of fear. They were reluctant to open themselves up. But that's all about to change, okay? So I just wanted to see what the blockage is. This person focused on career, which came out, I think, in the Libran reading as well. The outcome energy, we've got the Sun. Now, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. This also means that there is an awakening here. There is light. There is truth. And I feel like this is a time where you and this person, this is the outcome energy, all the confusion can be dispersed. Any darkness or patterns in this relationship can be dispersed and sort of illuminated so you can get past these things. Also, it's number 31. When you reduce it, 3 plus 1 is 4, the Emperor energy, which means there is a maturity going on in this connection. Both you and this person have the potential to sort of get back on the twin flame path because you've been separated for a while. We've also got concern. Now, this is your card and this is their card, just so you're aware. So this one is your card, concern. You're concerned about this relationship. You've given it some deep thinking. You've given it more than just some deep thinking, my beautiful Virgo. But I feel, you know, as you can see, this person's like, you can see the light. You've always seen that this person is your twin. And it's number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6. Which is the Lover's card. You've always known, but you're concerned because you've wasted a lot of time. And as time has gone by, you've started to think, well, what is the point? Also, you may feel concerned that this person hasn't reached out to you for a while, but I feel like this person has a sudden realization. We got sudden wealth here. It's number 11. 11 is the soul path number, so I feel like this person is like suddenly realizing. Now, wealth, of course, they've got 10 of Pentacles here, so wealth can connect to money, of course, so this person could have come into some sudden wealth that they may tell you about. But I feel it's more than that. Wealth, in terms of spirituality, is about becoming clear on a spiritual path, having like a wake-up call, a final realization where we truly are happier and finding that happiness within. So I do feel like this person is suddenly working it all out. They've worked out that they've wasted time by avoiding their feelings, that the time is now, time is of the essence. And I feel like this person is sort of going to want to invest in this future with you, okay? They will also tell you about their financial gain, I guess, as well, because I do feel like this person, I mean, you've got double numbers here, double 3, double 11. So there is a spiritual frequency that is changing within you. You're at double 3 and they're at 11. So I feel like it's not quite there yet, but it's not far off, okay? We've got the Sun card. So again, illumination, awakening, both seeing the way. This is a card that, you know, they always say, look, if you can see there's like sorrow. So it's like the ego death occurs just before the awakening. So I feel that is what is happening with your twin flame and with you. You're undecided as to whether you should take this journey anymore. With the World card energy twice, I feel like part of you is like, you're moving on. You didn't want to, you didn't expect it to go this way, but you've taken a real step back and nothing seems to be changing. So the Sun card, I mean, that indicates that your person has to step up. The Magician card is a card of action. So this person, it's Aries energy. So this person has to come in with full investment and security with that anchor before you even think about giving them a second chance, okay? But the Sun card indicates in the future, you and this person, you can actually have it all. You can come together. I also feel so interesting. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. Wow, wow, wow. My guys just said, look at the numbers, look at the numbers. And they're so right. If you look at the numbers, this is number 31. And if you take one of the 3s here and one of the 1s, you've got 31. So your numbers are starting to line up. I'm always interested in numbers. So my guides like to point them out to me about the frequencies. Now, your first card here, this is your card outcome. This is your person's. You've got the 8 of Cups, retreat. So you've taken a real step back. When you take a step back, your person comes seeking you. They've got an Ace of Pentacles, which means they're coming in with an investment. They're coming in with an offer. They're coming on in to sort of, this is their opportunity to step up to the plate, to start something that is strong, is committed with you. I mean, they've got an Ace of Pentacles and they've got a 10 of Pentacles there. So I feel like this person is all in. It's just you are now undecided because of what has gone on before. The 8 of Cups is a card of, you know, a journey of discovery, letting go, and whatever is meant for you will never ever pass you by. So I feel like you've let this person go and you're like, if they're meant to be for me, then the universe will find a way to bring us back together. And I do feel like this person is going to find their way back to your path. Okay. The 8 of Cups retreat. tends to mean that as soon as you walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling, you walk straight into the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfilled. So I feel like you are having the courage to step away from this twin flame union in order to, and although it triggers you, it's in order to focus on yourself, focus on your own journey, and that's when you actually change the sort of paradigm within the twin flame connection, and they come seeking you. This is a walking away energy, and this is a coming in with an offer energy. Ace of Pentacles, there always seems to be a hand from the universe coming on in with an offer. So I feel like fate has intervened to guide your person to come in with an offer. Okay, we got Ace of Discs, wealth. But I gotta say it, my beautiful Virgo, this person is still focused on their finances. They are still, it's not that they're choosing their finances over love. I feel like this person is, it's like they're burying their head in work because they just don't know how to operate within this twin flame connection. So I just want you to be mindful of that. Now I'm going to pull some more cards just to see, to clarify this Eight of Cups. Can you please clarify the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Discs? Ace of Pentacles, can you please clarify for my beautiful Virgo the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles? Can you please clarify further? This is for June. Ooh, okay, that came out. Eight of Cups has shown up again. Your guides give you the exact same cards. It's almost like your guides are saying, I meant what I said. I said Eight of Cups, I meant Eight of Cups. Here it is again, just in case you didn't get it. So this is the Eight of Cups. If it's not emotionally rewarding for you at this time, you're taking a step back. And that may be forever, but you're seeking something greater. And that gives your twin an opportunity to say, okay, I'm either going to lose you forever or I need to step up to the plate. The Eight of Swords tells me that yes, it gives you anxiety. Yes, you feel stuck. But there's something here that you're not seeing. If you always invest like that magnet, if you're always pursuing something that is not spiritually evolved, it's always going to be just out of reach. It's always going to evade the space. So just be aware of that. Now I'm just going to go two more on the other side. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so we have a Queen of Wands for this. We have also a Ten of Swords, and we have a Six of Pentacles. So Ten of Swords, this person, they want a new start. They know that it's painful without you. They are aware. When the swords are pointed up, it tends to mean as well that there is communication coming on in. So open communication. I feel like you walking away and saying it is done leads the way or creates space for a new beginning. Okay, and it also is an old way of thinking. Whenever you get the Ten of Swords, it doesn't mean someone stabbed you in the back, or I mean, it can mean that, but the energy that I'm getting from this is that this person is going to respond differently to this challenge. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this person is going to recognize the one-sidedness, that they have been struggling with reciprocity, with give and take. This person, they don't open up to love. This is the sort of person you're dealing with that if you gave them a compliment, they may also batter it back, so they don't accept the compliment. So this person, it's almost like they're very independent, very self-sufficient. They operate on a scale where they feel like they don't need anybody, when deep down, they really do. They're just not being honest with themselves, okay? And we've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is self-assurance, confidence, but it's also about finding a creative way to reach out. I also feel at this time, my beautiful Virgo, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, I feel like this person, they find you very, very attractive, which is wonderful. There's a lot of chemistry here, but this person is going to reach out to you in a way where they're like, can we be friends first? And that's going to really annoy you, of course, but they're going to try and express themselves in their own way, and they want to be in the flow where they build a solid foundation. This walking away actually inspires this person to come in strong with their passions, but they don't know how to operate. It's almost like they're like, maybe we should start as friends first, like unlearn everything that's gone between us and start as friends. That's what I'm getting here, but I just want to clarify it because that's quite a bold statement. But they may be like, oh, it's almost like they're trying to work out a way to make this work, and it's like, one of their offerings to this connection is maybe we should just like start as friends first, or just be friends, or, and you're like, no, that's not what's going on here. So that's the energy that I sort of feel coming through, which, yeah, 9 of Wands. This person is so guarded. They've got major trust issues, this person. I feel like you've been very, very supportive and very patient with this person, but you've got to a point where it's like, enough is enough. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay. Now, with the 7 of Cups there in the reverse, that indicates that this person restores a sense of what they want. They've got clarity. The illusions have disappeared. They are making better choices, but now they know what they want. And we do have the 6 of Wands here, which means a lack of confidence, basically. This person, for example, they will back off if you are not reciprocal to their energy. If they come in to talk, they will back off. They will take a step back. This person, there's ego, okay? And I don't mean ego where they think they're better than you, but there's ego where they are terrified of being broken or hurt again, because I feel like this is something that's happened before. I'm just going to go one more shuffle rather, because my guides are basically indicating that is it. King of Cups, High Priestess. Now, either you are a Virgo dealing with a Scorpio, or you are someone, how can I put this? This person finds it very, very difficult to speak about their love. You already know that. But there is a great depth of love and feeling to this person. They do love you. This person sees a future with you. In terms of communication, I feel like they are going to open up a communication to you. But I really feel... I really want to ask, because I feel like if it's going to be in June for you, it's like towards the end of June, because it's a very faint energy that I get. King of Cups, a lot of love. High Priestess. High Priestess tends to be mute. Okay, so it's almost like this person just expects you to read their mind, that they love you, because they find it difficult to open up. But Virgo, you're just like, I need a conversation. I need to know where I'm at. So I know I said I wasn't going to do another shuffle, but I think I have to, just to clarify that one, okay? Can you show me any communication in June? Can you show me any communication in June? Yeah, this person wants to reunite. So 4 of Wands, as I said, you got the 3 of Wands there. This person was like, it's almost like they're preparing or waiting for the right moment to say, hey, do you want to meet up? The 4 of Wands, even if you look it up online, it means to have a reunion. This person will sort of reach out in June. I feel like it's towards the end of June though, for some sort of reunion. They're going to tell you about either buying a home or something about their business. Maybe it's a family business. They're going to tell you something about that, there's going to be a conversation about money, and you're like, I don't want to talk about money. I don't want to talk about your home. I want to talk about what's going on here. But yeah, this is the halfway line. It's like it's almost like a bit of a milestone in your relationship, because you can see that something is different, but it's not quite there yet. So I have to say, I feel like it's not quite there yet, but there is change. So I will leave it like that. More communication comes in July is what I feel, but towards the end, I feel like this person does make an offering. They come on in with an offering of communication. Now I'm going to get you a final card. I was telling each group, each sign, that I did not want to use this deck because I didn't know how it was relevant to a twin flame connection, but my guides asked me to use it, so I'm doing what they've asked me to do. We've got Peacock vibrancy. So you and your person are coming into the similar vibrations, okay? Also, this is about self-confidence. Peacocking is all about self-confidence, and yeah, I was picking up, and I just saw the word there, jealousy. That's what I was picking up with your person. When they look at something online, for example, to do with you, or they hear something about you, it's almost like they build a story, like, oh, you've got other people interested in you, so you're probably seeing them, or oh, there's really a lot of insecurity with this person that they've got to work through by themselves first before they mature and come towards you. So, I mean, yeah, I just saw that word in the card. That's the energy that I was picking up. So it says here, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So that is a message for both of you, really, to recognize that both of you are beautiful, vibrating beings that, you know, you mirror each other. I mean, it's almost like identical here with the peacock. You could have got any card. You could have got squirrel, always be prepared, things like that. So I feel like this is about you two sort of coming together in union. But first of all, you have to recognize that you're good all by yourself, that you are enough, and that you have to recognize your true worth and your true self before you can offer your love to another. I'm just going to get a card for each of you. Thank you so much for God's Guardian Angels. This is a personal power. Let me get my words out. Personal Power Oracle deck card by beautiful DEJA DREWIT. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Okay, so first card for you is I am forgiving. I feel like you've forgiven a lot with this person. It's number 8. So I feel also forgiving yourself, because I feel like part of you beats yourself up sometimes about waiting or feeling like you've wasted a lot of your time. Forgive yourself for the things that happened in the past or the things that you accepted in the past, because you did what you felt you had to do or you felt was right in that moment. We can never truly go back to the past. It's all an illusion. It's occurred, it's gone. You can only live in the now. So forgive that past, whatever that is, and clean slate for you, my beautiful Virgo. I'm not saying forgive to let someone off the hook. Whenever we forgive, it lightens our own karmic load, so we don't carry that heavy baggage with us. Your person has got I am blessed. So it's number 18, which is the moon card energy. So in uncertain times, this person is allowing their emotions to come to the surface, and they're making voluntary changes. They're trusting their intuition, and they're seeing that actually they were blessed by meeting you in the first place, but also there's something in this person's genetic makeup where they must feel secure. It's almost like they build a fort around themselves. Everything has to be safe and secure, safe and secure. But as we know, safe and secure, that means, yeah, we're around, you know, we've built a wall around ourselves, but nobody can get in and we can't get out. So it's almost like they've built an emotional prison for themselves, and it's at their own detriment. And the outcome for both you and this person, I am a dreamer. I mean, we got 2 4s there. So we've got 1 1, 3 3, 4. So this indicates, I mean, 4 is the number of the Emperor energy. So I feel, you know, that is all about building a structure for the future, planning for the future, but it's also about being someone that you can respect and, you know, being reliable, dependable. When you add it up together, 4 + 4 is 8, the number of the self. So the self must come first before we look outwards. So you and this person, you can have everything that you dreamed of to be together, but there's a lot of work to be done. Okay, it's not going to be like an overnight thing. So I'm just going to give a trinket before we close. Okay, we've got, okay, so first one we got is an owl. Okay, now the owl is about wisdom. It's about seeing things 360. So, you know, the wise old owl sees everything but says nothing. So I feel like, yes, there is a lot of depth to this person. They don't say how they truly feel, and they have been dishonest with their own feelings, but I feel like they are learning. Okay, they actually want me to put this on the anchor. That's why I feel it's connected to this person's energy. They are learning. They're becoming wiser, more mature. We've also got the seahorse. Now, seahorses, they partner up for life. So this is all about the twin flame connection. You and this person, you can be together again in the future should you choose to, but right now you have to make a decision. The 2 of Swords says it is your choice whether you take this person back, and yours alone. We all have free will. So if you want to walk away, or you've already decided to walk away, Virgo, that's your call. But this is a twin flame, if you've been questioning whether it is or not. They want me to put this on the Sun card. So this is a potential. This is an awakening to your journey, you and this person. And we've also got the Pegasus. Now the Pegasus is about rising above. It's also about fate and destiny intervening, the law of karma. A lot of powerful synchronicity is at work in your chart. So as I said, it's only just begun here, double numbers, 21, 21, 31, 31, double one, double three, double four. When you start to get double eight, when you start to get double numbers in a reading, it tends to mean that there's radical change. There is a breakthrough. Also, the Pegasus tends to connect to the 5D, which is all about you and your twin are already together in the 5D, but it's about overcoming earthly obstacles in the 3D in order to be together, okay? So they also want this on the Sun card. So I'll pop that there. I hope something resonated in that reading for you, my beautiful Virgo. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. And also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper. And those 5 things on the piece of paper are things that you want to release, things that you feel are blocking you or are hindering your path. All those things, put them on a 5 down on a piece of paper and find a creative way to release them to the universe, whether that is go outside and do a safe burning ritual to release it to the universe, or maybe rip it up and put it in the trash can across town so it's away from you. You will feel much lighter. In the comments box below, just put the sentence, I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.